How to deploy an application into different environments using GitHub Actions. Hi, I am Raviteja. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to do a project which is how to deploy an application into different environments using GitHub Actions. Make sure that please watch the video till the end. Then you will be getting understand what the project is, how the project is going to work. Make sure that you have to practice well. If you have any queries, please let me know in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. This is the time to do another project which is deploying an application into different environments. So I done the video how to deploy a Java based application into Tomcat server using GitHub Actions. So only one server I have deployed a Java based application using GitHub Actions. So you can observe in this video which is deploying Tomcat using GitHub Actions. Okay. So here what we have to do is, so there is a project architecture I'm going to show you. So this is the project architecture we are having. So how you can start the project, where you can start the project. It's very simple. First we have to understand the project. So we should have a code. The code is in GitHub. So you can clone the code and you can use for the deployment process. So you are the user, the code is in the GitHub. Okay, user writes a declarative pipeline. In the GitHub Actions, there is a YAML file we have to write. We have to automate the process. Step by step, it is going to automate. Okay. So instead of GitHub Actions, you can use Jenkins or GitLab CI/CD. Whatever the CI/CD tools you have, you can use them. So the process is different. Whenever you take GitHub Actions, you have to write YAML file. If you take Jenkins, you have to write Groovy script. So the process is different. Okay. So here in this case, I'm going to use GitHub Actions. Why? So I have started. What is GitHub Actions? It is nowadays the GitHub Actions is most popular in the industry. So that's why I started in the GitHub Actions. By using GitHub Actions, I'm going to deploy a Java-based application into different environments. Okay, we have 4 environments like development environment, test environment, pre-prod environment, and then production environment. So here we should have 4 servers. Okay, like 4 EC2 instances we should need. Okay, in that we have to install a Tomcat. Okay, we have to install Tomcat. In the Tomcat, the application, whatever the application we have, whatever the thing we have cloned, that is going to deploy in the different environments, different servers. It is going to deploy by using YAML code. Okay, so here we have to install in the 4 servers, which is Tomcat. Okay, so if I take instance 1, I'm going to install a Tomcat. I'm going to take instance 2, I'm going to install Tomcat. Same, the instance 3 Tomcat, instance 4 Tomcat. So instead of this process, I'm going to use only one server. In that server, I'm going to install the Tomcat. Okay, by using AMI, I'm going to launch remaining 3 servers over here. So what happens, whatever the thing we have in the instance 1, the same things will be displayed, the same things will be appear in the different servers as well. So here you have to understand the concept. So we are going to install only one particular server. By using AMI, the remaining servers will be automatically installed a Tomcat as well. Okay. So this is the setup we are going to do first, and then we can understand what is the process we have to follow after setuping this. Okay. So first, what is supposed to do is I'm going to create a server. I'm going to create an EC2 instance using development server. I'm going to name it as development server. Okay, let me open my console. So better to go for another instance, another region. So I'm going to take Mumbai here. Okay, select terminate this instance. Okay, click on launch instance. So I'm going to name it as development server or dev server. Okay, and then just come down, click on Ubuntu. So just come down. So take the instance type which is t2.micro, sorry, t2.medium. And then click on create key pair. Project key 4. Then click on create key pair. So click on edit this. So click on subnet which is in 1A, or else you can take whatever it is. Depending upon the reason, you can take the subnet. So authorization public IP should be enabled. And the creating is the security group. So in this, I'm going to give the name which is project 4 security group. Security. Okay. Click on launch instance. Click on instances. So it is in pending state. Meanwhile, go to downloads. So cut this and paste it here. Okay. Click on this server. So click on connect SSH. Copy this SSH. Open Git bash. Okay. Paste it here. Say yes. Sudo space -i. Enter. Clear this. Okay. First, I'm going to update the system. Apt update -y. Okay. Clear this. Apt install. Sorry. cd space /opt. This is the default path of Tomcat. In this, we are going to install the Tomcat as well. So how you can install the Tomcat? It's very simple. So open new tab, search for Tomcat download, enter. So click on this. So click on Tomcat 9. Okay. Click on this tab, copy link address. Okay. So we have to say which is wget, and then just paste the link, whatever you have copied. Sorry, again you can copy. So Control C, cd space /opt, wget, yes, paste it here, whatever the link you have copied. So copy link address. Okay. Wget. So say enter. Okay. Clear this. Say ls. So you have something over here, which is in tar.gz. We have to unzip this. How you can unzip? It's very simple. Tar space hyphen xvzf means extracting the files. Where in this zip file. Okay, clear this. ls. So we have a directory, right? In the directory we have something. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to rename this path. This name directory I'm going to rename this. How I can rename? It's very simple. So move Apache to which is I am going to name it as Tomcat. Okay, ls. Okay, you can change the directory which is Tomcat. ls. We have something over here, right? So first I'm going to start the Tomcat server in where the development server only. Okay. So if you want to start the Tomcat server, here you can go in the bin directory. In this bin, we have startup.sh and shutdown.sh. Means we can start the server, we can stop the server, Tomcat server. So then cd space bin ls, you are able to see shutdown.sh and startup.sh as well. Okay. Clear this. /startup.sh. Enter. Okay. So it is going to throw an error, right? Why? What is the error it is going to throw? It's very simple. See, so we are going to deploy a Java-based application, right? So for that, we should have to install in the server, which is Java and Maven as well. So Maven is a build tool, and Java code should be we have to compile. The code should be compiled, right? And the code should be validated. So for that, we have to install Java and Maven as well in this server. So that's why it is going to throw an error. So where you can install, how you can install them. So it's very simple. cd space enter. So apt install maven -y. This is going to install the maven, which is build tool. Okay. If you want to see whether the maven is installed or not, this is the command you can use. Maven version. Sorry, MVN version. Okay. It has installed, right? So clear this. What we have to install another one, which is Java we have to install because our code in the form of Java, right? So that's why you have to install the Java because the code should be compiled, test, these things it need to do, right? So that's why. So apt install default-jdk space -y. It is going to install the Java. Why you have installed Maven? So it should be validated, it should be compiled, it should be test, it should be packaged. What are the dependencies we should want in the by using code? Those are going to download. So for that reason, we are going to install the Maven and Java as well. So if you want to see whether the Java is installed or not, this is the command you can use. Java --- version. Okay. So this is the version we are having. So now what I told is we are going to start a Tomcat server. Where you can start the Tomcat server, you can go with the path. This is if you want to start the Tomcat server like /startup.sh, you will be getting an error because there is no such file or directory. Where the such file or directory in bin folder. So where it is cd space /opt, enter ls, cd space tomcat, ls, cd space bin, enter. Here we are having the startup.sh, enter. So you can observe the Tomcat has started, right? So you can observe whether the Tomcat is really started or not. Where you can observe So click on these instances. You have to just copy the public IP and open new tab. Just paste it. What is the port number of Tomcat? Which is 8080. You already know. Enter. You will be getting error because you have not allowed the port number in security groups, right? So definitely you will be getting error. So what I'm supposed to do is I'm going to just allow the port number in the security groups. Okay. So click on security. Click on the security group. This is our security group, right? So click on inbound rules. Here you can see you will be getting error. And click on add rule. You have to allow port number which is 8080. Click on anywhere and then click on save rules. So you can observe the Tomcat web page will be displayed over here. Okay, you are able to see something over here, right? So it is not yet finished. So whenever you click on the manager app, you will be getting error. We have to set up this and host manager as well. So in this, it is going to install. Okay. So how you can access? How you can access this? So you need to edit manager context.xml file. So you will be getting understand whatever the video I have posted in using GitHub Actions. You can watch the video, then you will be getting understand. Okay. So or else you can watch the video till the end. You can understand. So I want to edit the manager.xml file. Then only it is possible to access the manager app. So that's what I am telling. So clear this. Where is the manager we are having? So ls here we don't have any manager over here. So I'm going to change the directory. cd space dot clear this ls cd space web apps ls. So here we are having manager, right? In this manager we have a context.xml file. That file should be edit, then only it is possible to access. Okay. So cd space manager app ls. Here we don't have any context.xml file, but we are having some directories. We can observe cd space meta info, enter ls. Here we have a context.xml file, right? So in this file we have to edit something. So let me tell you where you can edit the file. So you can just open this vi space, enter insert mode. So here you have to edit, enter. Okay, open this. So we have to comment this and just it. We have to comment this. So space. Then you can access the manager app. So escape shift colon WQ, enter. Okay. So cd space dot and the same thing we have to do in the host manager as well. So even you observe here. So go back. So click on host manager. Here also the same thing you are getting, right? You will need to allow host manager's contact.xml file. So for that, cd space dot ls. We are having host manager, right? So go with that directory, host manager. Clear this ls cd space meta info. In this we have context.xml file. So say ls. Here we have context.xml file, right? So just open this. The same thing what we have done in the managers. The same thing we have to do in this host manager as well. So vi space context.xml file, insert mode. So enter, go back. So comment this. The comment should be closed over here. So escape shift colon WQ, enter. Clear this. Now we have done something, right? We have edited something. So what we supposed to do, we have to stop the Tomcat server and then we can start the Tomcat server. So how we can stop the Tomcat server? So cd space dot dot, cd space dot dot, cd space dot dot. You need to go bin directory. There is a startdown.sh and startup.sh. So ls cd space bin ls dot slash shutdown.sh. Okay, the Tomcat has stopped. Dot slash startup.sh. The Tomcat is in running state. Okay, so what you are going to do is do refresh. So it is going to ask something, which is if you want to sign in this, you need a username and password. Where you can get the username and password? Okay, so here we need username and password, right? If you want to, suppose you give something, it is not going to sign in. Okay, so we should have some credentials. Where you can get the credentials? What is the username and password? It's very simple. So just clear this. So cd space dot dot ls. In conf we have something. Okay, we have Tomcat users.xml file. In this we are having a username and password. Okay, so you can go with this directory cd space conf ls. So you are able to see Tomcat users.xml file. So in this, what I told, in this we have some credentials to sign in manager or host manager as well. So you just open this Tomcat users.xml file, enter, click on insert mode, and then here you can observe the role name and role username. So you have to give the credentials over here. Then you can access the website. You can access the manager app and host manager as well. Okay. So what you are going to do is to just copy this. Okay. You open new tab. So paste it here. Here we should have the proper alignment. Okay, the role name should be manager-GUI. Okay. Okay. Here also manager-GUI. So I have edited this setup. So you can observe. Okay, the role name manager-GUI, manager script. Okay, the password is s3create. Okay, and the roles are this. So just I have edited this, so that's why I'm going to show you. You can just copy them, what you are going to see here, and then edit as per this. Okay, so just copy this. So you don't forget username and password. So these are the important things we have. So where you can give them. So in this, go back, just paste it here. Okay. So okay. Escape shift colon WQ enter. Okay. If you want to sign in, again, you have to shut down and you have to start up. We have edited something. So that's why cd space dot dot cd space bin dot slash shutdown dot sh dot slash startup dot sh. Okay, now you can observe once do refresh. So the username is Tomcat and the password is S3 CRET. This password I have given. So I'm going to access the manager app. Right? So in this, the application will be deployed. The WAR file will be deployed in this manager app. Okay, this is the setup we have to do. So you can observe the architecture we have done only on development server only. So we have to do in the test environment server, we have to do in pre-prod environment server, we have to do in the prod environment server. So this process we have to do. So what I told is we have to install in one particular server. By using AMI, we can create the remaining 3 servers. So then the process is very simple because you don't need to allow, you don't need to edit manager app host manager, you don't need to add Tomcat users.xml. So because you have done in the server one, right? So by using AMI, whatever the thing we have in the server one, the same things will be displayed on different servers as well. So for that reason, I'm going to create remaining 3 servers using AMI. So that is the main important thing we have in the AMI. So first you need to create the AMI. How you can create the AMI? Click on instances. Okay. So click on actions. So select this instance, which instance you have. So select this instance and click on image and templates. Click on create image. Okay, give the image name. I'm going to give the name, which is project pro AMI. Okay. So description, I'm not going to give anything. So just click on create image. Okay. So now, okay, you can just click on AMIs. Click on AMIs. So it is in pending state. We have to wait until it is available. So I will let you know whenever it is available. Okay, it is in available state. So by using this AMI, how many instances I need to launch? I need to launch 3 instances with test environment name, with pre-prod environment name, and prod environment name. Okay, so you can take the name whatever you want. So for my identification, I'm going to take it as test server. Okay, so click on my AMIs, click on share it with me, click on this. So select the image, which is our image we have created, right? So select this, then just come down, select the instance type, which is T2 medium. So select this. So key pair, you can take the same key pair over here, project key 4, and then click on this edit. So subnets, you can take which 1B. So this should be enabled, and just select the security group because we have already created. So you can just select this project for security, and then just click on launch instance. Okay. So we have done for this server. So we have to do this and this as well. So click on this, click on AMIs. So again, click on launch instance from AMI. So give the name, which is pre-prod server. Pre-prod server. And then just click on my AMIs. Click on share it with me. So select the image, which image you have created. So select this, then just come down. So take the medium, which is T2.medium, instance type, which is T2 medium, and then select the key pair which we have created and click on edit this. You can take the subnet, which is 1C. So click on selecting the security groups. So and then just click on launch instance. Okay. So in 1C it is not available. Okay. Then you can go with 1B. So click on launch instance. So then it is fine. Now we have done this. So we have to create report server as well. So again, you can go with the AMI. So click on launch instance from AMI. So select the name prod server. Give the name which is prod server. Then just click on my AMIs. So click on shared with me. So select the AMI. Okay. And then select which is t2.medium. You can take here a key pair which we have created. Click on edit. And the subnet which is in 1A you can take because 1C is not available for T2 medium. So select the security groups. So select the security group and then just click on launch instance. So how many instances we are having? So click on instances. Do refresh. Okay, we have a test server, report server, dev server, and prod server as well. Here first, I'm going to test whether the Tomcat is installed in these remaining three servers or not. So for I'm going to go with prod server. Okay, just click on this connect. So just copy this. Okay, you can open a git bash. So just no more options, git bash here. So paste it here. You will be getting error. Say yes. So it is going to ask, please log in the user Ubuntu rather than root user. You won't be allowed to log in with a root user. You have to go with Ubuntu over here instead of root. So remove this root and then say Ubuntu, enter. So sudo hyphen a, enter. Okay, just clear this. So cd space /opt because it is the default path of Tomcat, right? In this, I have installed in the development server, which is Tomcat. So the same path I'm going to go with this path. So let me observe whether the Tomcat is there or not. cd space /opt, enter, ls. Here we are having a Tomcat, right? So how we can get it? So using AMI. That is the importance of AMI over here. So for this server also, I'm going to start a Tomcat server. Okay, because the IP address will be different, right? For each and every server, the IP address will be different. So depending upon the IP address, the Tomcat will be started. So this is the different IP address. So for that server also, I need to start the Tomcat. So how we can start? cd space Tomcat ls cd space bin. In this we have a startup and startup.sh. Okay, ls /startup.sh. The Tomcat has started, right? So what you are going to do is click on these instances. So select the prod server and then copy this public IP. Okay, just open and paste it. Say colon 8080. The IP address will be different. Okay, then click on manage rep. So the password is, username and password is similar for the 4 servers as well, because the same thing that will be appear over here. So the username is Tomcat. Sorry, Tomcat PAT, and the password is S3crit. Enter. Okay. So click on never. This is for application 2. Okay. So the same thing, I need to start the different remaining two servers as well. Okay. I need to start a test server, connect this. So just copy. Okay. So no more options, open git bash here. The same, we have to log in with, instead of root, we have to log in with a root user. Sorry, instead of root, we are going to log in with Ubuntu. Enter. So say yes. Okay. Clear this. ls sudo -i ls cd space /opt. This is the default path. ls, in this we have Tomcat, cd space Tomcat. In this we have to start the Tomcat server. So if you want to start this, you have to go with this path /startup.sh. Enter. So the Tomcat has started. So now you can just copy the public IP because the IP will be different. So that's why we are going to start the Tomcat. Okay. So just copy, paste it here and then say colon 8080. Enter. So click on manage rep. So the username is Tomcat and the password is secret. Enter. Okay, same number. So this is development server. This is for testing server. This is prod server. So now I should go with pre-prod server first. Okay, so just click on this, click on connect, and then just copy this. So open git bash here. Okay, instead of root, you should be login with Ubuntu. Enter. Say yes. So sudo -i, clear this, ls cd space /opt, ls cd space Tomcat. For this also we need to start the Tomcat server, where you can start cd space bin /startup.sh. Okay, the Tomcat has started. So then, so click on these instances. So just copy this and then say paste it here and then say colon 8080. Enter. So click on manage rep. So the username is Tomcat and the password is secret. Enter. So this is report and port. Okay. So here we have done up to this. So we have installed the Tomcat in different servers. So now we have to create an YAML file in the repository. In the GitHub, we have to create an YAML file. Okay, if you want to create YAML file, it's very simple. First, you need to go with GitHub account. Okay, so if you want this repository, you can just go with this path and you can fork this repository. So click on repositories. I'm going to deploy train ticket reservation. So this is my application. I need to deploy in different environments. So you can just fork this. Okay. So what I told is we have to write YAML file using GitHub Actions. In the GitHub Actions, there is a folder. In that folder, we have to create an YAML file. Okay. So in this .github/workflows, we have tomcat.yaml file. Okay. So here we have the script. Okay. So first we have to understand the script, what is it is going to do. So build and deploy train ticket reservation. Okay, on push branches master. Why I'm going to take it here as master? So because the repository in master itself, the default is master. So that's why if you have like main, you can put it as main over here. Okay. So jobs build. So where it is going to run in Ubuntu. Okay. So checkout actions at the rate v4 setup Java. Okay. So we have already set up the Java and build with maven. Okay. The maven is also important. Okay. It is not going to install the maven. It is not going to set like install Java. Just it is going to set up. So if it is want to set up, we should have a Java and maven. So that's why we have installed in the server. Okay. And the var file will be generated. So up to here, deploy to dev. Okay. So up to here, it is the process of deploying an application into only dev server, which is first server I have created, right? So in that particular server, it is the process. It is the automating process we have. Okay. So deploy to test. This is for deploying in the test environment. Okay. This is for pre-prod server. So this is for prod server. Okay. It's very simple to understand this YAML file. So first I need to deploy in dev server, right? So run on Ubuntu latest. Okay. The artifact will be generated. You can observe using GitHub Actions how to automate the process, how to deploy a Java-based application into Tomcat using GitHub Actions. I done the video. You can observe that. What is var file? What is the importance of var file? You will be getting understanding that particular video. Okay. So the var file will be generated over here. So by using that var file only, in the Tomcat will be deployed. The var file will be deployed on the Tomcat in different environments. Okay. So for that, we need to give, we have like this username. So for this development server username, password, and the URL of this Tomcat server. The same 4 things we need to give in the secrets. Okay, in the secrets you need to give them. So by using that secrets, the artifact will be deployed. The var file will be deployed in the different server using that credentials. Okay, so Tomcat URL, Tomcat user dev, Tomcat password dev. Okay, so for that test also, Tomcat URL test, Tomcat user test, Tomcat pass test, and pre-prod also, Tomcat URL pre-prod, user pre-prod, password. Like production also same. So URL. So the total 12 secrets will be generated. Okay. So where you can give the secrets. So it's very simple. Okay. If you do not understand this YAML file, how to write YAML file. So please drop a comment. I will do a separate video how to write the YAML file. Okay. So click on settings. So click on secrets and variables, click on actions. In this, we have some secrets. So we have to give the total 12 secrets. So click on new repository secrets. So the secret name is like Tomcat URL for development. Okay. Where is the development server? This is right. How you can identify? So you can just observe the IP of last 2 digits 182.183. Okay. Click on instances. So development server. So development server 182.183. So this is our development server URL. So just copy this. So Tomcat URL dev, paste it here. HTML slash text you need to give. Paste slash, we have to give slash text over here. Okay. So then what you're supposed to do is, okay, click on add secret. Okay, here what we're supposed to do is, so just we have to give the URL. We have to give username, and we have to give the password. So these 3 things we have to give for development server, for production server, for testing server, for pre-prod server as well. So just I did only URL for development server only, right? So then I need to add, so Tomcat user, Tomcat user for development, right? Tomcat user for dev. Okay. Then just click on, and also we need to add a secret as well. So as you can see, so this is we have to give. This is for manager. For this is for host manager. So the username is deployer, and the password is also a deployer, right? So the username is a deployer, and after done this, we have to add the new repository secret, which is Tomcat pass user. Okay, Tomcat pass for dev. Okay, just paste it because the password, the username and password is similar, right? So just click on add secret. So just we have done only for development server only. Okay, now we have to give for testing server. Okay, so Tomcat, okay, Tomcat URL for test. Okay, how you can get the URL? So this is our test server. How you can identify? By using IP address, which is 165.155.63. So for test server, what it is? 165.63. So then you can easily identify which is our test server. So just paste it here. After HTML slash text, text you need to give. Okay, which is the URL of test. Click on add secret. So, and then we have to give a username and password for test server. So username, user URL test. The password is username and password both are same, right? So which is deployer. Control C. Then just paste it here. Click on add secret. So Tomcat, sorry, user, which is test, right? Sorry. Okay. The secret is deployer. Okay. So test URL. Okay. User test and Tomcat user for test, which is not user. We have already given the user, which is password. What is the password? Deployer is the password for testing. Okay. Now we have to give same for pre-prod, which is pre-prod. How you can identify 185.17. 185.17. Yes. Okay. Done. So just copy this. Add new repository secrets. So Tomcat URL pre-prod, right? So just paste it here and then slash text. So click on add secret. So after that we have to add username. So Tomcat user, Tomcat user pre prod, right? So the username is deployer. Okay, that you need to give over here, and then click on add secret. Okay, now we have to add the password as well for pre-prod. So select this and then say like pass for pre-prod. So Tomcat pass pre-prod. How you can give? So this is deploy, right? So we have done with the up to pre-prod. The final one is production server. So Tomcat URL for prod, right? So prod. So this is our prod server. So just copy this and then say paste it here slash text. So just click on add secret. So and then we have to add username and password. So Tomcat URL, or instead of URL, you have to put it user slash, which is prod. Okay, the username is deployer. Okay, so just then go with this. So I'm going to give it as prod or production, whatever it is, prod. Okay, so the password is, sorry, the password is, username is deployer. And then just paste it here, deployer, DLOYER, click on add secret. And the password is also deployer. So here, not pre-prod, which is prod. Okay, which is pass. Okay, so okay, here I'm going to take it as pod only. Okay, pod, and also I need to edit. Okay, in pod, tom. Okay, uh, sorry, production. I need to edit this user, which is so I need to edit the name as well, right? Secrets. So here I need to allow Tomcat user. Because why I'm going to edit this is in the YAML file I did only pod only. So that's why. Whatever the name we have in the YAML file, that should be mentioned over here. Okay. Tomcat underscore user pod only. The name is deploy. Okay. And also you have to edit the URL as well. URL for pod. Okay. Tomcat URL prod. Okay. Edit this. Tomcat URL pod only. Okay. So how you can get the URL? Control C. And then just paste it slash text. Okay. Then click on add secret. Okay. Total we got 18, 12 secrets we need to get. So you can just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Total we got 18, right? So because we have 4 servers, For 4 servers, we should have to give 3. 4 into 3, 12 secrets we have. So, as you can see, so this is the setup we have done. So what we supposed to do? You have to run the pipeline. Where you can run the pipeline? The YAML file you need to run, then the deployment will be started. The continuous integration will be started, and then the deployment will be progress. How you can start this? So it's very simple. So whenever you click on actions, it will be going to deploy. Okay. So you need to go with workflow first. Okay. Click on this YAML file. So edit this. Okay. And then say okay. Then say click on commit changes. So click on commit. Okay, now you can click on actions. Okay, update for tomcat.yaml file. So just click on this. Then you can observe what happens over here. So first it is going to build, and then it is going to deploy to dev. It is going to deploy to test. It is going to deploy to pre-prod. It is going to deploy prod as well, right? So you can observe it is going to building first. So we have to wait for some time because it is in building state, right? So build is successful because you are able to see in green color, right? So our build is successful. So now it is going to deploy in dev. So it got failed. So just recheck this, what happening over here. Okay, so let me fix it out. It got failed. Why it is? So this development server is in it is not reached, right? So then what you're supposed to do is you can just connect with the development server. So just connect this because you need to start the Tomcat server. Okay, just paste it here, say enter. So clear this, sudo -i, okay, cd space tomcat, sorry, cd space /opt, cd space tomcat, sorry, cd space tomcat ls, cd space bin. In this we have startup.sh, /startup.sh. It is started. So now, so you can go with this. I do refresh. Okay, now you can run the pipeline. So just click on this, click on run jumps. Again it got failed. Okay, let me figure it out why it is got failed. Here I'm going to rerun this deploy to development. So because I edited something, so you can observe what happens over here. Again it got failed. So it is getting failed. So let me figure it out. Okay, here I did a mistake, which is small mistake. That is, The URL I did give like, so as you can see, so click on actions. So in the URL I given like this, so we don't need to give like that. So where is the URL? So Tomcat URL dev, right? So edit this. So this is our Tomcat, right? So just copy this for development. So and just paste it. So instead of HTML, we need to give like text. We have to remove the HTML. So that is the mistake I did. So click on update secret. Okay, the same things we need to do for testing, reprod and production as well. So URL for development done. So URL for test, edit this. So just this is our test server. So and just paste it here. So instead of HTML, we need to give text. So click on add secret, update secret. So and then so for pre-prod URL, where is the pre-prod URL? If pre-prod URL we need URL for pre-prod. So just copy this. So just copy this. Insert paste it. Remove HTML. Instead of HTML, we need to give text. So then click on update secret. So and then we have to edit the URL for prod as well. The pod. So edit this. This is the pod server. So just copy this. You just paste it here. Instead of HTML, we need to give text over here. So click on update secret and then click on action. Okay. So then click on this. So click on this. Do refresh. So rerun jobs. Now we can observe whether it is going to running or fail. So the build is successful. Deploying to dev. Okay, successful. Because that is the mistake. It is not going to deploy. Okay, for test is also done. So it's perfect. And the remaining pre-prod and prod as well. Pre-prod is also successful. So finally, update Tomcat. The finally all deployment has been successful completed, right? So how you can confirm it? How you can confirm it whether the software is deployed in this four servers or not? So just you can observe. Are you able to see any train ticket reservation in this path? You are not able to see. Like it is not deployed. Whenever I am going to refresh, you will be getting observed in this path, that is train ticket reservation dot, like train ticket reservation you will be having, right? Dot slash train ticket reservation in development server. So just click on this. So you'll be getting a web page of national train ticket reservations of this I deployed. So that's why it is going to appear over here. And this is our test server, right? So here also you are unable to see like train ticket reservation dot train ticket reservation. So whenever I do refresh, you will be getting observed train ticket reservation, right? You can just click on this. So what happens is for the development, it is deployed successful. For test, it is also successfully deployed. You can observe the pre-prod and prod as well. So it is pre-prod, it is also successful. And finally, it is production. So just do refresh, get train ticket reservation. Okay. This is for production, this is for pre-production, this is for test, this is for development environment. Okay. Our requirement is what? The four servers our application need to deploy. So that is our agenda, main agenda, right? So this is the way you can deploy your application in 4 environments. So this project is might be helpful who want to become a DevOps engineer, who want to become a cloud engineer. Okay. So you have to practice well. So the process is very simple. First, you have to understand the concept. First, you have to understand the architecture, how I'm going to do. So these things you have to understand first. Okay. So if you have any queries, please let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So this is the what we are going to expect from this project. Okay, for every environment, the application need to deploy. So we done successfully. Okay, if you want this repository, you can just clone it. Okay, you can just fork and you can use this. Okay. So if you are unable to getting this fork, then what you supposed to do? You can go with this profile. So let me show you which profile you need to go. Whenever you are getting error to clone this, to fork this. So go back. So search here. You can go with. Okay. So here you can search for train ticket reservation. Okay. You can just click on this and then just click on fork. You can fork the repository. Okay. So this is the process we have. If you have any queries, please let me know in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys.